there's a crisis in disaster relief and recovery. What I have seen across the board is that there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars being raised and also being spent by the government, and little to none of it actually ends up in the hands of the people who need it. And there seems to be almost a fear of giving people who've been affected by a disaster money. And the truth is, if I've lost everything, maybe what would empower me is to go out and buy my own blanket, or maybe to make the decision that I have a blanket, but what I need is a sweater, and begin to rebuild my life again, and begin to see some possibility or experience some semblance of control in my future.
We are in the SBA office. I had met Raul during the SBA tour a couple of weeks ago.
This is just some basic information so we can, I have you as record. And this says everything is confidential, we don't charge you any money, and you promise not to sue us, etc.
Yet another form.
Generally, it's very difficult to get bank financing for a restaurant, especially if it's classified as a startup restaurant.
We wouldn't be starting a new business if the storm didn't happen.
Right.
You know, it's not like...
Yeah, I'm trying to think of it from a corporate way.
In the meantime, while we're working on a new project, I'm going to be here more often. Cafe Linda is my other little baby. It's been open like 13 years ago, where everything started basically. I spoke with the landlord at the beginning of the week, and I told him that we were going out. We were going out of the lease after I agreed with my partner, Stefano. I'm Marini, he's Barbagallo, so Barbarini. It came together, so we also agree on the dissolve to make that name disappear and the company disappear. He has his followers, I have mine, and we have our own followers. So it's like, we're gonna carry this in a new place, which we are still working on it, still looking for locations. And I'm sure he's doing the same thing, even though I can't talk for him. Basically, Barbarini, we are living without anything in our hands, really empty-handed. So what we did there, we want to do it again one more time, investing as much as we can in order to provide support for our family, for our future.
I can't think of any lending institution that would be willing to lend or like give money where a 50% owner is not involved. So yeah, so you definitely are going to have to restructure, it looks like. I can't think of any institution that would do that. Yeah.
What do you mean by a new structure? Like when you apply?
A new investor or whatever, you just need to have a new structure because a 50% owner is no longer involved, so that means you need a new structure. That's, you know.
Well, I knew that we weren't going to get solid answers at this point, and tapping into whatever we can tap into. We're just hoping that sooner or later something will pull through and keep the faith going.
We do like a pop-up party, so all the friends of mine and the company, they give me some products and we sell it, and we're going to use the revenue to rebuild Almondine. We get a lot of support from our regular customers. I was not thinking that it would be that many people. So it's good, it's a good feeling.
I'm probably more hands-on making the space come back to life. Monica's been more fundraising and outreach to other entities to try to keep funding coming into the neighborhood. But
we are really lucky. We are really lucky.
I'm very patient. I might quantify it differently, but she is very patient, that's true. It's really hard. Partnerships are very, very hard.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, sorry. Are you guys open again yet?
We're hoping for New Year's Eve. That's
Okay,
cool. We're
nice.
working on it.
Okay, well, we are all 110% behind you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. We miss you.
So getting ready for New Year's. We're close, and yet there's so much to do. We have to build the furniture. I need to plan the menu, shop and cook and decorate and, you know, flowers and everything else. And then we need to throw a party.
Pretty good. Another hour or so we'll be ready, but We're supposed to be ready now. You know. A little nervous.